Hello. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner. Classics/non-classics. You might notice change in, point of view. I'm still doing this on my bed, but at a different location on my bed. Alright, 2 books like usual. This is episode 93 and Doubleshot number 38. First up is the Iron Man 3 Prelude. This trade collects Marvel's Iron Man 2 adaptation issues 1 and 2, and the Prelude for Iron Man 3, written by Chris Gage. The Iron Man 2 adaptation, which is 2-issue miniseries, it's okay. It has decent artwork. Yes, it has decent artwork to it. I can cover that. I think it's missed a few things, but it's a pretty decent adaptation to it. That's the Iron Man 3 Prelude. That's a good story. Pretty much, the book begins right where Iron Man 2 leaves off, and pretty much most of the book is simply just filling the gaps. Basically, War Machine was up to, because it's more of a War Machine book than it is a Iron Man book, because he's absent on a good portion of it. Because if you look at the book, pretty much the whole book, a majority of it takes place after Iron Man 2 and during the events of Avengers. That's the first issue. Second issue picks up where the first issue left off, and it takes place toward the end of Avengers, and it basically ends just prior to the start of Iron Man 3. This book was actually really good. I like this. This is the second time I read it. I think third time I read it. I give this book a 8 out of 10. Even though it's not perfect, but I kind of get it because the artwork's okay. Because the first story is okay. 8. All right. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Cosmic Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, with art by Steve McNiven and Sarah Pichelli. Short stories by Yavis Bedell, Michael de Bernardo, Michael Avian Oming, and Ming Doyle. This is also really good too. This collects the first 3 issues and the penultimate issue for the current volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Volume 3, and the Guardians of the Galaxy Tomorrow's Avengers one-shot. Now, the point 1 issue, which starts off this book, that's just simply another retelling of Star-Lord's origin story and him and his father. Issues 1 through 3 is simply just Iron Man basically officially joins the Guardians of the Galaxy with his new outfit. Let's see. Which is this outfit right here, his new space armor. Basically, the Guardians get captured, and, the Guardians get captured by, of course, basically, Jason on the Spartak shows in this thing. Pretty much just a little series. It's a very good 3-parter. And of course, the thing ends basically just Cap out of Badoon. They get their ship, which is basically the base operations. The majority of this. Nowhere is not used base operations volume like it was in the previous volume. Then after that's over, he ticks off a spotlight by making an announcement of how he gets freed, and basically he only gets arrested because he actually did something right. Yeah. Earth's No Limits rule. Then comes the Tomorrow's Avengers thing. Now, this does answer a question from the Avengers Assemble the Brian Michael Bendis arc, which brought back the Avengers. It does answer one question: how the Guardians of the Galaxy get back together. What it doesn't answer is, how did Star-Lord and Thanos get out of the Cancerverse, and isn't Drax dead? Yeah, it doesn't really explain that but the whole thing with Thanos and Star-Lord out of the Cancerverse, that is going to be explained in issues 18 19 of Guardians of the Galaxy. But still, explain how the heck is Drax alive? Wasn't he killed by Thanos in the Thanos Imperative miniseries? But otherwise, though, besides that, this is also really good. The story is much better than this in Iron Man Prelude. So I get this book what's a good rating for this? I give this book a 9 out of 10. I liked it, and I'm really good. I can't wait to get the next trade, which is Angela. Third trade's not out yet, but there is also a crossover trade with all new X-Men known as Trial of Jean Grey. Alright? That's it for this episode. Stay tuned for my next episode.